Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another React video here today, reacting to our first episode of season 2 of Doctor Who. David Tennant is well and truly here. Go check out my reaction to the Christmas Invasion, the 2005 Christmas special, if you haven't already. David Tennant's first episode, full episode. And yes, David Tennant is now the Doctor. And warning that this is episode 3 of season 2, so it's not episode 1. I've watched episode 1 and 2 away. Little recap of those. Episode 1, we went to the far, far future, to New Earth and New York, or it was New 13 times, I think, overall, so I'm not going to try and say that. The face of Bo was there, not always lovely. The last woman in the universe was there, looking flat as ever, until she kind of did a Freaky Friday with Rose, but her body kind of exploded. So yeah, she was inside Rose, but then the Doctor said got out, so she went inside the Doctor. Then she went back in Rose, then the Doctor, then Rose, then the Doctor. It was some very body swapping fun. You know, we get cat nuns, cat people nuns. There was an army of plagued, well, almost dead, it seemed. There was a lot going on. It was a fun little episode. Then in episode 2, we went back. We went back instead of forward. We met Queen Victoria. There was a massive diamond, and there was a werewolf that wanted to bite her, and it did. She did get bit a little, so the royal family might be werewolves. That seems like a problem for another day, honestly. And she set up Torchwood. Who doesn't love an origin story? So far, I'm enjoying David Tennant's Doctor. He's David Tennant. I'm just a big fan. And so I'm ready for another adventure as we go to episode 3, School Reunion. Interesting title. I look forward to see how it goes. And so without further ado, let's just jump right into things, shall we? With season 2, episode 3 of Doctor Who, School Reunion.
What do you want?
The nurse sent me, sir. Got a headache.
Then don't bother me, go home.
I can't. I live in a children's home.
No parents, no one to miss you. I see why the nurse sent you.
My dude. What the hell? This is, not the ideal word teacher. I've been in a lot of schools. Not the ideal word teacher. Oh, no parents. No one to miss you then. Doesn't seem like my problem if you're sick. Kind of feels like it is, but you do you.
You poor, thin child. Come inside. It's nearly time for lunch.
I'm sure that's fine. I'm sure that's fine. Obviously, working with the nurse and God knows how many others, finds a child from the home, so no parents you got to go home to who immediately knows, hey, daughter's not come home in a few days, and then have his lunch, whatever he is.
Good morning, class. Are we sitting comfortably?
Oh God, the Doctor's already here. Oh, you're just ready to learn about English or science, and then he walks in. It's like, oh no.
Physics, eh? What is non-coding DNA?
DNA doesn't code for a protein.
85,983 times 5.
329,915.
How'd you travel faster than light?
The London quantum tunnel with an FTO factor of 6.7 recurrent.
Jesus Christ, Milo, calm down. So, Milo's kind of smart, to put it, to simplify it. Milo could have said it eloquently, I suppose, but that's a very smart kid. That's just a very smart kid. Rose does not look happy. He's playing teacher and she's playing lunch lady. Rose and the Doctor obviously coming undercover here. They, I'm assuming, know something's up at this school, which there is. And they've gone undercover to try and work it out. Very clever, very clever.
Sorry, it just is a bit of upgrading.
2 days we've been here.
Blame your boyfriend, he's the one who put us under this.
He was right. Knowledge way beyond planet Earth.
You're eating
They're a bit different.
Very well behaved, this place. There'll be happy slappy goodies with Asbos and ringtone.
Alright, David. Oh God, 2005 secondary schools, fair enough. I mean, I wasn't one in 2005. I was 5 years away, but still. So, Mickey put them onto this, and Mickey was right. Because, yeah, that kid is very, very smart. I mean, he could have Earth-like intelligence. They're all just smart kids, you know. I've seen the movie The Gifted, starring Chris Evans and McKenna Grace. But, you know, fair enough to be a bit suspicious. And then you uncover everything else going on.
You are not permitted to leave your station.
Just talking to this teacher.
Hello.
Doesn't like the chips.
The menu has been specifically designed by the headmaster to improve concentration. Now get back to work.
This is me, dinner lady.
Rose very much not happy with this. She's like, why couldn't I be just like a nice geography teacher or something, you know? God. Yeah, okay. The head teacher designed the menu so to maximise concentration. So they put something in the food. To what end goal? Not sure. But they put something in the food.
Melissa, Milo's failed me, so it's time we moved you up to the top class. Kenny, not eating the chips.
I'm not allowed.
Extra class, now.
The doctor immediately suspicious about that. That guy, I mean, giving big nonce vibes, honestly. Leaned in a bit close there. But him saying that Milo failed the top class, and the doctor's like, well, that's obviously a lie, because Milo wouldn't fail the top class, so why are they trying to get rid of him or replace him with them? And, you know, that kid not eating the chips as well. So, you know, shout out his mum for the packed lunch. Whatever they're doing to the food and the chips will not be affecting him. So, good for you, kid.
Don't spill a drop. Steady. Quickly now.
I just got into Army Records 3 months ago. Massive UFO activity. Can't get any photos because then it gets all classified.
3 months ago, kitchen staff were replaced.
Yeah. A lot going on there. Those kitchen staff who were all brought in mysteriously 3 months ago, after alien activity 4 months ago, which is, you know, Mickey's getting locked out with by Torchwood. Shout out Torchwood again. They keep popping up, don't they? And they're carrying, I mean, that's suspicious in its own right. Them wheeling in that giant metal container with what looks like just a bunch of hazard signs on it. Not exactly what you want to see going into the canteen, is it?
What is it?
What you doing?
Calling an ambulance.
No need. She's quite all right.
Oh, God. Yeah, this mysterious substance. They accidentally spill it. And that was very much burning that lady. Rose goes to call an ambulance. Fair. Completely fair and reasonable. And this woman warns her off doing it. Yeah, obviously absolutely nothing suspicious going on here, guys.
I'd like you all to put your headphones on now, please.
God, that's a lot of children. Oh, God. Collecting only the children had eaten the chips, that, you know, done whatever they did to. Putting them in here, hooking them up to headphones with whatever auditory stuff they're pumping them with, and then having that on screen as they go into kind of like just a trance and type in whatever they're typing in. What is going on at this school? What are they doing here? What is happening?
My improvements aren't confined to the classroom. School dinners are absolutely free, but compulsory. Do try the chips.
The transformation is amazing. Maybe you're working the children too hard. Good results. They're more important than anything.
Introduce a new policy. School lunches are free. That's good. That's good. I fully agree with that. And mandatory, which, well, bit suspicious. Shout out the spiky head kid who's just kind of ignoring the mandatory school lunches thing. Shout out to you, big brain.
Miss Sarah Jane Smith, writing a profile about me.
Hello.
Oh, I should think so.
You are...
Smith, John Smith.
I used to have a friend who sometimes went by that name.
Very common name.
Very uncommon man.
Okay. Okay. That explains the look from the doctor then. Obviously, this woman knew a past doctor. I don't know which one. I assume it was a returning actor. If that is the case, and she was with a past doctor, let me know in the comments down below, will ya? Please. Which explains the immediate familiarity and happiness on the doctor's face here. Also, that'll be the reunion. The school, because they're in a school, and reunion because reunion. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, very nice. More than nice. Brilliant.
Worked here long?
My second day.
What do you think of the school? So many children getting ill strike you as odd?
Don't sound like something. I'm just doing a profile.
No harm in a little investigation.
Good for you.
Oh. Big smile on the doctor's face. He's very happy to see Sarah Jane Smith again here. Oh, Sarah Jane feels like a familiar name. Feels like it. I don't know why. I don't know why.
This isn't your classroom, Kenny.
Oh no, Kenny, what have you done? Oh god. You know what, Kenny, fair enough hearing those noises and wanting to investigate. I say a fair enough to that. Oh god, what are they? That was not a pretty creature to look at. And it comes up with the desk, it's just that guy. I mean, double weird situation for Kenny to just witness. I'd run Kenny personally.
Weird seeing school at night.
When I was a kid, I used to think all the teachers slept in school.
Right, and team? Oh, I was going to say team. Gang. Comrades.
I go a gang person, that's what I've been calling you. Whenever there's more than just the Doctor and Rose, I call them the gang. So that's what I'd go with Doc. Oh, Rose. I think a lot of kids fall down about their teachers. Sarah Jane also breaks into the school, and I'm pretty sure I recognise her name. Doesn't she have, isn't there a spin-off? Isn't there a spin-off, like the Sarah Jane Adventures? I don't remember Smith being in there. I'm pretty sure she has a spin-off, doesn't she? The only spin-offs I know are Torchwood, and I think it's the Sarah Jane Adventures. That sounds right.
Mickey, new staff are all maths teachers. Go and check out the maths department.
Gonna be alright.
Me? Infiltration and investigation? I'm an expert at this. Where's the maths department?
Down there, turn left.
Thank you.
There you go, Mickey. Mickey is very much used to this by now. Okay, you keep bringing him in, guys. He's used to this. That is curious, though. They were all maths teachers. So, it very specifically has to do with numbers then. Whatever they are trying to achieve here. Oh god. It's all going on. Sarah Jane and Rose Tyler here, both hearing these noises, the shadows going overhead, they're being watched. It would very much seem as she tries to take a sample, and Sarah tries to break into the headmaster's office, see what's going on. And Sarah Jane sneaks into this room, and what's there but the TARDIS, which, assuming that she does have a history of the Doctor, like I very much assume she does, she is having major Nam flashbacks here, like, oh god, what's that doing here?
Hello, Sarah Jane.
Doctor, you've regenerated.
Half a dozen times since we last met.
You look incredible.
So do you.
Oh, it's a lovely reunion. Half a dozen times. David Tennant's 9th Doctor? Isn't he? Is David Tennant the 9th Doctor? Wait. I'm trying to work this out. Is he the 9th or the 10th? He's the 10th, right? David Tennant's the 10th Doctor. Yeah. So that would make her having met the 4th or the 3rd Doctor. Oh god. That was a long, long time ago, Sarah Jane.
I waited for you, you didn't come back, and I thought you must have died.
I lived, everyone else died.
Okay, now I can. Who's she?
Sarah Jane, Rose.
Nice to meet you.
Rose's face whenever the Doctor is in close proximity to any woman. She always looks so mad. Like, Rose, please, you don't have to be jealous. I'm begging you, it's okay. Oh, they were just a lovely moment. Go running at the screaming, which, you know, just comes along with spending time with the Doctor. Now Rose is just very jealous right now. Not the time, Rose.
Tell you're getting older, your assistants are getting younger. I'm not his assistant.
I started looking for somebody's cupboard and all these fell out.
And you decided to scream.
It took me by surprise.
Like a little girl. 9, maybe 10 years old. I'm seeing pigtails, really scared.
David, not the time. Stop bullying Mickey. Don't just get so visually descriptive. Fair enough to Mickey. It's dark. No, the middle of the night, you open a door, and suddenly a sea of yellow rats swarms over you. Fair enough. Why are they vacuuming rats? Well, I assume it's to feed the creatures. You know, that seems like the obvious one. You know, store them away, keep them fresh. I guess the thing will be, why are they yellow? But the colour kind of reminded me of the goo that from the canteen. So I'm assuming that they can only eat stuff that's had that goo, hence why they're putting in the chips to give it to the students, because then they can eat the students too. All coming together.
Rats in school.
Quite obviously, they use them in biology lessons. Dissect them. Or maybe you haven't reached that bit yet.
Excuse me, no one dissects rats anymore. They haven't done that for years. Are you from the Dark Ages?
Anyway.
Sarah Jane, Rose, can you stop sniping at each other, okay? I know you're both vibing, shall we say, with your various doctors. And Sarah Jane, you're very happy to see him again, but stop making jokes about Rose being a child, and Rose, stop making jokes about Sarah Jane being a grandmother, okay? Let's chill, guys. Moving on.
Who exactly are you?
I used to travel with the doctor.
He's never mentioned you.
Oh, I don't mention her all the time.
Hold on. Never.
What? He didn't mention even once.
Oh, man. The missus and the ex. Every man's worst nightmare.
So true, Mickey. Oh, God, not a fun situation for you, Doc. Your missus and the ex. Rose tried to rub it in to get some superiority. Oh, Sarah Jane, no, never mentioned you. Even once. Neither of the doctors I travelled with did. Sarah Jane a bit taken aback like that, not even once. Ladies, please. There's enough doctor to go around. Let's chill out.
You know, you used to think all the teachers slept in the school. Oh, they do.
No way.
The most I've ever agreed with Mickey. You walk into a room, and there's a bunch of, not only by, you know, like giant human-sized vampire bats hanging from the ceiling, leaping, but just the fact they're naked as well, you know. It's like those like pharaoh cats, you know, the bold ones. You know, you see one, it's just, you know, a bit more unnerving than you see a regular haired cat. I'm doing a Mickey, I'm saying, nope, getting out of here. As they accidentally wake one of them up. Great job, guys, great job.
Come on.
You've got to be kidding.
I need the TARDIS. I better analyse that oil.
I might be able to help you there.
K9!
Why does he look so disco?
Oi! In the year 5000, this was cutting edge.
I know K9. I've only heard of K9 through the Lego Dimensions Doctor Who pack. Which is the only way I've heard of K9. But, oh, a little doggo. I'm always down for a robo doggo to join the gang. Yeah, go on K9 Mark III. Shout out Sarah Jane for keeping a hold of him.
What's happened to him?
One day, just nothing.
You try and get him repaired?
It's like getting parts for a mini metro. I couldn't show him to anyone.
What's a nasty lady done to you? Eh?
That look from Sarah Jane. David Tennant's fawning over K9. Rose is rolling her eyes, and she just looks over at Rose like, look at the special one we have. They're both trying to mark their territory here.
Come to me.
I thought of you on Christmas Day. Great big spaceship overhead. I thought, oh, Betty's up there.
Right on top of it, yeah.
And Rose?
She was there too.
Sarah, stop sounding so jealous. It's okay. If the Doctor can be like 10 different men at this point, then, you know, he can spend time with another woman. It's okay, Sarah. Whilst... Is that Mark Gatiss? I've wanted to say that all episode. It looks like Mark Gatiss, the head teacher. I'm seeing Mycroft from Sherlock. Is it him? Maybe. He's called his bat friend over. Obviously, you know, probably wants him to deal with Doc here.
Did I do something wrong? Because you never came back for me. I missed you.
Oh, you didn't need me. You were getting on with your life.
You were my life. You took me to the furthest reaches of the galaxy, and then you just dropped me back on Earth.
Yeah, that's the exact same problem Rose was that. They're very, you know what, you two would get along, okay? You and Rose would get along. The same problem Rose had in the Parting of the Ways. Because when the Doctor sent her back to Earth to keep her safe from the Daleks, she was like, I can't just go back to an ordinary life. How could I? You know? Exactly what Sarah Jane's saying, except she had to try at least, after the Doctor left her.
It wasn't Croydon. Where you dropped me off, it wasn't Croydon.
Where was it?
Aberdeen.
Right. That's next to Croydon, isn't it?
A little bit of a difference, Doc. Only a few hundred miles in there difference. You know, only separate countries, mate. I mean, close enough at the end of the day, I suppose.
Now we're in business.
He recognises me.
Analyzing.
Listen to him, man. That's a voice.
Careful. That's my dog.
Substance is krillitane.
They're krillitanes.
They're krillitanes. Which I'm going to assume translates to giant bat people. Oh, he's a good little boy. Analysing. Mickey having a little laugh at him talking. Sarah Jane not too happy. That is her dog. I'd say I hope K9 joins the gang, but I mean, I'm 99% sure Sarah Jane has that spin-off, in which case I assume she'll be taking her dog with her.
It's like your culture is a mixture of traditions from all sorts of countries, people you've invaded or been invaded by. Planetains are the same, an amalgam of the races they've conquered. They take physical aspects as well, cherry-pick the best bits from the people they destroy.
Oh god, that does sound very dangerous. The Krellitanes are a race of species just go from planet to planet, conquer, kill everything there, take the best traits of the species there and add it to themselves, and then move on to the next one to do the same. Just becoming stronger and stronger with every planet and world they conquer. That does not sound good. Doctor is very right.
What are they doing here?
It's the children. They're doing something to the children.
Yeah, it is the children doing something to children. Maybe they're genetically making them smarter, so they can eat them and become smarter themselves. Possibly that's it. There's definitely something. I mean, obviously they're doing something there.
So what's the deal with the tin dog?
The doctor likes travelling with an entourage. Sometimes they're humans, aliens. Sometimes they're tin dog. Where do you fit in?
I'm their man in a van, technical support. Oh my god, I'm the tin dog.
Oh no. Mickey having an identity crisis. He's just a tin dog. He's the accessory on the side of the Doctor and whoever he's actually picked to go on the adventures with him. Oh, Mickey. Oh, poor M9. No, I'm sorry. You would want me to call you that.
You just leave us behind.
Is that what you're going to do to me?
No, not to you. I regenerate. You die. Imagine watching that happen to someone that you...
What, Doctor?
You can spend the rest of your life with me, but I can't spend the rest of mine with you.
Aww. That's fair enough, from both sides. This obviously making Rose worry, because, you know, if he was that close with Sarah Jane and he just dumps her off and never talks to her about her and never visits her or whatever, then he could just do the same to me, you know? But the Doctor have a fair point. He is immortal. He just regenerates and regenerates, but, you know, his companions don't do that. They age. They die, eventually, and fair enough not wanting to see someone you love. I'll finish the sentence for you, Doc. Die.
I have to live on, alone. That's the curse of the Time Lords.
Time Lord.
I didn't even touch her. Just flew off. What did you do that for?
That's a good question, Rose. I'm just trying to enjoy a nice drink. It catches me off guard. Yeah. Doctor mentions he's a Time Lord. Obviously, any species and race hears the word Time Lord regarding someone, they start to panic. Like, oh god, no, why are the Time Lords here? Why are the Time Lords here? Oh, that's curious though. He didn't take her, he just touched her and flew off. Curious.
Rose and Sarah, maths room, computers and hardware inside. Yeah, you might need this. Mickey, surveillance.
Here, take these. Keep K9 company.
Don't forget to leave the window open a crack.
What, he's metal?
I didn't mean for him.
Damn it, Doc. Oh, Mickey realizing that he's just K9 to them, and then them leading him to keep a watch and, you know, look after K9. And treating him just like a dog, like a K9. Telling him he could leave the window open a crack. Oh, Doctor, come on. Oh, Rose did not look happy as well when the Doctor handed the sonic screwdriver to Sarah Jane instead of her. Oh, Rose. You're the one on this adventure with Doc, not Sarah Jane. Come on.
Who are you?
Brother Lasser, and you?
The Doctor. This plan of yours, what is it?
Work it out.
If I don't like it, then it will stop.
Fascinating. Your people were peaceful to the point of influence. You seem to be something new.
Oh, God, I'm enjoying this tense face-off between these two. Oh, God. Yeah. The Doctor does not know the plan. Neither do I, Doc. Don't worry, you're on your own there. Him mocking him a little bit about the Time Lords all dying. Oh yeah, the Doctor very firm. If I don't like your plan, it will stop. But damn, David, being a bit forceful, I kind of like it.
Would you declare war on us?
I'm so old now. I used to have so much mercy. You get one warning, that was it.
The next time we meet, you will join with me. I promise you.
Oh God, he sounds oddly confident. I don't know why. Yeah, this Doctor is not one for mercy. Oh, that was a cold line. I'm so old now, you know. He does not have time for mercy, really, does he? And you do only get one chance, okay? Ask the Syrax. That guy, he got one chance. He tried to attack again. he's not with us anymore. So don't push it with the doc. He's giving you your warning. Don't make him. Well, there is no second warning, so just don't make him.
I know how intense a relationship with the Doctor can be.
I don't feel threatened by you.
Because I'm not interested in picking up where we left off.
With the big sad eyes and the robot dog, what else were you doing?
Just saying how hard it was adjusting to life back on Earth.
Yeah, let's have a little bonding time, ladies. This is what we need, not this sniping and fighting going on. Sarah saying she's not interested in coming back to the Doctor. Which, fair enough, if that's true. If she's been back on Earth for God knows how many years, fair enough to be saying, I'm done with her life, Rose. Especially the feelings when he left her the first time, not, you know, the thought of coming back and then him doing it again, just like, nope, not going through that. Rose, obviously, a bit worried. Very worried, let's face it. But, yeah, you don't have anything to worry about Rose, I don't think.
When you two met, just got rid of rationing. No one's space stuff too much for you.
I saw things you wouldn't believe. Mummies,
Ghosts,
robots,
Slovene,
Daleks,
met the Emperor.
Loch Ness Monster!
Seriously?
Oh.
Having a doctor off here. Who's seen the craziest stuff? Ladies, you've both seen very crazy stuff with the Doctor, okay? Let's chill our boots, please.
Did he do that thing where he'd explain something at like 90 miles per hour and you go, what? And he'd look at you like he just dribbled on your shot?
All the time. Does he still stroke Tard?
Yeah.
How's it going? I need to find out what's programmed inside me.
The Doctor's just trying to work, but you know what? They're bonding instead of fighting, so I'll forgive them for having a bit of a laugh right now, but we should get to work in a minute, guys.
Brothers, we must initiate the final phase. Get the children inside and seal the school. Our time has come, my brothers. Today we shall become gods.
So, not taking the Doctor's threat seriously, I see. He said, this is your last warning, don't try it again. And he heard, do it right now. Okay. It's just, you know, this language barrier, honestly.
All pupils to class immediately. All members of staff room.
Break time's finished early. Isn't that fantastic?
Keith's like, ugh, these whack-ass nerds I'm in school with happy about break time finishing early. Ugh. Oh, I wish you'd stayed outside, but you're coming in too. But I trust you. You're a good kid.
What is it now, Mr. Finch?
It's like changing the timetable. We're having an early lunch.
R.I.P. the other staff. You know, personally, I don't think a school can operate with just maths teachers, but I don't think that's the plan, so I guess that's okay. Yes, don't go in. Smart. Smart. I knew you were a smart kid. Smarter than all of these kids who think they're smart.
What's the program? There it is.
Some sort of code.
What budget did this school have? I've been to schools before, a lot of schools. I've never seen a school, a secondary school in England, that had the budget to get computers for enough classrooms for every child. Like, there's usually in the computer lab barely enough barely enough computers for just the entire 20 to 30 kid class. Like, this place had money.
They're taking all the children!
I need some help.
Restarting.
We need to get inside.
We are in a car.
Maybe a drill attachment.
We are in a car.
Fat little good you are.
We are in a car.
We're in a car.
Mickey thinking figure 2 big brain with a lockpick or something. K9, smart boy he is. We are in a car. And it finally hitting Mickey. Oh, we're in a car. And Mickey loves using that car to drag things and smash things, so I'm okay with him.
They're trying to crack the stasis paradigm. The Godmaker. Crack that equation, you've got control over time, space, matter.
And the kids are like a giant computer.
Yes. And their learning power is being accelerated by the oil.
Yeah. Using the oil in the kitchen on the chips. Making it mandatory for the kids to eat the chips. So it makes them cleverer, so they can crack this code, which will give them the power of gods to control the building blocks of the universe, which, I mean, on a personal level, doesn't sound too good. So, should probably try and stop that. Yeah. Yeah.
Think if this power was used for good.
By someone like you.
No, like you. The paradigm gives us power, but you could give us wisdom. At my side, think of the civilizations you could save. Your own people.
There you go. His plan to win over the Doctor. Offer him a seat at his side with this godlike power for the Doctor to use, for them to use for good. You know, the Doctor used so he could save people like he wants to, but like true unlimited power to save anyone, including bringing back his race of people. The cherry on the top of the offer cake from Mr. Finch here. As far as playing goes, it's pretty solid, but I mean, the Doctor still won't do it. But I respect it. I respect the plan.
Doctor, don't listen.
You could be with him, never wither, never age, never die. How lonely you must be, Doctor.
I would save everyone.
Yes.
Pain and loss, they define us as much as happiness or love.
Yeah, after overhearing Doctor's conversation yesterday with Rose, especially, about, you know, losing people and having to be alone, playing on that as well. You know, saying to the Doctor, you could have them by your side forever, for eternity, never having to say goodbye, never having to be alone. You know, that with the power to save anyone, to stop war, to bring back the rest of his race. It is a seriously good offer, honestly. If this was Dragon's Den, I'd be screaming at him to take it, but I don't think the Doctor will be taking that. Sarah Jane, with a good point, you know, she was sad the Doctor goes, but accepting that that's life, it has to go on. You know, death, everything else is a part of life, it has to be.
A world or a relationship, everything has its time and everything ends.
It's all going on. Doctor rejects the proposal. Of course he does. Sarah Jane with some very wise words to, you know, fully convince him. I always believed he would go with the side of that, yes, but still. As Mickey smashes his car through a school. It opened it. Give him that. It got through the lock.
What is going on?
Trap them. Very good call in running. On a personal level, the horror trope that always gets me more than anything is when someone's like, it's usually like on the floor crawling towards you very fast. On the walls as well, a little less, because, you know, that's far less likely to happen in real life. Any MF that starts crawling towards me, like with incredible speed IRL, I'd say I'd start kicking, I'd start running, but good call to run, guys.
Doctor alive. The others you can feast.
Suggest you engage running mode. Maximum defense mode.
Shout out K9, the main dog. Ooh. Lasering them away. Defending them, activating offense mode. And advising them very strongly to activate run protocol, which I couldn't agree with more. K9, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Power supply failed.
Forget the shooty dog thing.
Power supply failed.
I love it. His plans to become a godlike creature. Interrupted for him to utter the phrase, forget the shooty dog-like thing. 10 out of 10. Amazing line. They were very distracted about it. It was shooting them. Oh, he powered down. They didn't destroy him though, so we can just go save him and then give him a recharge. Which, you know, 10 out of 10 in my books.
It's the oil. Krillitane life forms can't handle the oil. That's it! They've changed their physiology so often, even their own oil is toxic to them.
Yeah. Doctor cracking the code. They needed the oil. Okay. Yeah. The oil's toxic to them, so they actually can't eat the kids who have had the oil, but they need the oil to make the kids smarter. Which is why, you know, the kids who aren't having the oil, they're eating and they're ignoring. But yeah, like when it spilled on that lunch lady who was one of them, it burned her because, yeah, okay. Big brain doctor.
Hey, we need to get to the kitchens. Mickey!
What now? Hold the coats?
Get all the children unplugged and out of the school. Bats, how do we find bats?
Oh, my boy is smart. That's genius. Doctor's trying to figure out. But he knows his biology. He knows that bats work with echolocation. So smash the fire alarm, and that massive ringing noise is going to discombobulate them to hell. Smart kid.
Master,
Come on, boy. Good boy.
Okay, listen, everyone, we gotta get out of here.
K9's okay and back with us. That's all that matters. Everything else, all good. As long as the, you know, the shooty laser-like dog-like thing lives, we're all happy.
They've been deadlock sealed. I can't open them. Everyone out the back door. K9, stay with me.
Everyone, get out.
Yes, Mickey. You're not just, well, I'd say you're not just K9, like K9's not useful. You are like K9, and that's a good thing, because K9's incredibly useful, and so are you, okay? I will say, though, it seems a very bad system for... How many computers are there? 40? 50 computers? All to be attached and potentially sabotaged by one plug. That seems like an incredibly poor design, Eric.
Capacity for only one shot, maximum impact. I must be stationed to keep us out.
You'll be trapped inside. I can't let you do that.
No alternative possible.
Goodbye, old friend.
Goodbye.
You good dog.
Affirmative.
Oh, you are a good dog. The way his little antenna, ears and tail started wagging when he said you're a good dog. Affirmative. Oh, sacrificing himself to save them. The goodest of boys. K9 is the goodest of boys.
Where's K9?
We need to run.
What have you done?
A little dog with a nasty bite. Not so powerful now, are you?
That's what you get, MF. That's what you get. You tried taunting the dog. No words, immediate. Laser to it. Explosion. You're covered in oil. You're burning. It's killing you. Yay. That's what you get, mate.
Affirmative.
Calling him a bad dog. K9 happily. Affirmative. Before the massive explosion that will hopefully have killed them all. Including K9 though. R.I.P. The goodest of boys.
Yes!
Did you have something to do with it?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god. Kenny blew up the school! It was Kenny!
And now Kenny's the most popular kid in school. Shout out Kenny for blowing up the school. Shout out Kenny. Happy for you, kid. Happy for you.
You could come with us.
I can't do this anymore. Time I stopped waiting for you.
Can I come? Because I'm not the tin dog.
Oh, go on. Sarah Jane Smith. Mickey Smith. You need a Smith.
Okay, then I could do with a laugh.
Yeah. Mickey's coming. You're not just okay. Yes, I'm happy. Bring Mickey along. Let him come for once. And shout out Shara. Yeah. That's on growth. That's on growth. It's giving growth. You know, really. I think it's time to live her own life without waiting for the doctor. You know, which fair. Very fair enough.
Rose, is that okay?
No, great. Why not?
Well, I better go.
What do I do? Do I stay with him?
Yes. Some things are worth getting your heart broken for.
Oh. Yeah, Rose. Middling feelings about staying with the doctor about everything she's learned, but yeah. Worth having your heart broken for these adventures with the doctor. I was a bit upset with Mickey coming, I don't know. Maybe she just wants her private alone time with the doctor. But fair. Let Mickey come for once. Come on, he's earned it.
Thank you for that time. Wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Something to tell the grandkids?
I think it'd be someone else's.
Yes. There hasn't been anyone.
There was this one guy. I travelled with him for a while, but he was a tough act to follow.
No guy can really live up to the doctor. Sorry, Mickey. You know, I'm sorry for you. I think you've accepted that as well, though. No guy can really go up against or live up to the doctor in the end.
Goodbye, Doctor.
Oh, it's not goodbye.
You say it, please, this time. Say it.
Goodbye. My Sarah Jane.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, needing to hear him say goodbye. Because he didn't say goodbye last time, evidently, but also because to her, you know, this is goodbye. Accepting that he's gone, and instead of waiting around for him, building a life for herself fully and completely, instead of hoping that he'll show back up someday. So yeah, she needed that goodbye.
You're blown up.
The master rebuilt me.
You replaced him.
Affirmative.
Oh, yes. Oh, Doctor got a new K9 for her. Good. Good. That was her. It's her boy. K9's her dog, you know, so I'm glad. I'm glad we got K9. We got a K9. That makes me happy. I love a happy ending.
Come on, you. Home. Got work to do.
Affirmative.
Oh, I love that. That was a really good episode. I really enjoyed that. Bat-like creatures, good. I enjoyed them as villains. I enjoyed the vibes. I don't know. Maybe it's just as an English guy who went to secondary school. Yeah, those are the vibes. I really liked Sarah Jane. She was very good. And I enjoyed both her relationship she had with the doctors and the relationship she kind of had with Rose and that developed. They're both very interesting to see. And Mickey's coming, so that's nice. And K9, shout out K9, he's amazing. But that's it for today. Next episode, we will be straight back with episode 4, The Girl in the Furnace, I do believe it's called. And Mickey's coming with us, so that'll be a fun little dynamic change. That's next time, and that's it for today. Let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments down below. As always, would love to hear what you think. Thank you for the support on the series, as always. I'm really enjoying watching this, and I'm glad so many of you are enjoying watching me watch it and experience Doctor Who for the first time. It's lovely. If you have enjoyed, I hope you have, then please do leave a like and subscribe for more to not miss a single thing as we continue on with David Tennant's Doctor and beyond. And as always, I just want to say a very special thank you for watching.